Hey, happy Financial Literacy Month. This is Kathleen Burns Kingsbury at the KBK Wealth Connection studio, and I am going to talk to you today about 3 different ways as an advisor you can boost your clients' financial confidence. And they all relate to having financial conversations about the knowledge, skills, and insight that your individual clients have around money and finance, investing, philanthropy, saving, spending, all that good stuff. So, what can you do to help your clients boost their financial confidence? Well, first of all, you can break money silence and ask them to rate their financial literacy on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the least, 5 being the most. So, if your client says, my financial literacy is about a 3, I'm middle of the road, then you follow up and ask curious questions about why they rated themselves a 3. So, what does 3 mean to you? What would it take for you to bump your financial literacy up to a 3.5 or a 4? So, start the dialogue that way. Then ask them to rate their ideal financial literacy. So, ideally, what number would you be at? You're at a 3 right now. Would you want to be a 5, a 4, a 3.5? Is 3 good enough? And as a financial services professional, I want you to be careful because we often assume everybody wants to be a 5 when it comes to financial literacy, and not necessarily the case. So ask what they would like their rating to be, and then have another financial conversation about what would it take for them to get to that level. So in the original example, you have a female client. She rates herself a 3 in financial literacy. She says that she does budgeting pretty well and has saved for a house, pays the mortgage. It does all kind of the basics okay. But in order to be her ideal level, which would be a 4, she would want to know a little bit more about philanthropic giving and maybe a little bit more about investing. And so now you know that her rating is a 3, her ideal rating is a 4, and what you can do as a financial advisor to help her boost that rating. And so then the last tip is to ask that client what you could do to help them get to that level. You want to personalize that educational plan. What is it they specifically want to learn? And then what is their learning style? And then how might you support them? It may be that in your meetings you talk about some of these particular topics, or it may be you refer her to a book if reading is the way in which she learns, or an online course, or maybe a community class, whatever the case may be. So if you are a financial advisor and during financial Literacy Awareness Month, if you decide I want to really help my clients boost their financial literacy, number 1, have them rate their current financial literacy on a scale of 1 to 5. Number 2, have them rate their ideal financial literacy rating. And number 3, then develop a customized client-focused plan on how to help them get there. And if you do those 3 things, not only will you have connected with your clients in a new way, in a valuable way, and you would have fostered trust, you also will help us all break down the crisis around financial literacy in this country. So you will have done your part. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always reach me at KBK Speaks on Twitter or through LinkedIn, or you can leave a comment here on the YouTube channel. So thanks a lot for listening to this tip, and Kathleen Burns Kingsbury wishing you a happy and healthy National Financial Literacy Month.